Going live.
It
We're not
keeps
even
on
live yet.
going and
Hold
it's
on.
not there.
It's like the internet is a bit funny today.
Is it?
Yeah.
Try again.
No, no, hang on. It's going live. So it's just gonna. You notice it was a bit
It
slow.
will. It will jig.
There
Here we
we go.
go.
Finally. Yeah, our
I was like,
internet.
no,
Hi guys.
no, hiya,
Our internet is
heya.
a
Our
bit
internet
slow.
has been
Okay, hang on. Let me fix something quickly.
yo.
Yeah, some reason. Look, see how so it's
Thought I missed the bus. Just putting it out there.
yeah. Come on.
I'm sure you guys can hear us. If you just tell us that us, if you just let us know that our sound and
Don't know if it's internet or computer to be fair.
just, I would stop opening up anything at this point.
Yeah.
Sound is
Sound
good.
is good. Okay, cool.
Thank you, Heiko.
Thank you guys.
Hey, Mahuri. Hey,
yeah.
Kennedy. No pro go pronto.
So thank
Hey,
you for your patience, guys.
Creo,
We're trying to
Diana. Hi, everyone.
hi everyone.
Hey,
Hi Kennedy. Hi Mahuri. Hi Creo.
Danielle. Hiya.
Hi everybody. Hi Blessed.
Hey, Blessed. Hey, just another avatar. You made it.
Oh yeah.
Hey. Robert. Hiya.
Hi guys.
Hi, guys. Hi, Soul Family. How are you
So
all?
how was your week, guys?
Listen, the dreams were dreaming this week. Can you tell that I've been purging this week? This week has been heavy on your girl. Okay. I'm not, and
Okay,
I'm
hang on.
talking like
Let me see something there.
back to back OBEs, back to back, just a lot. Like
Yeah.
telling myself, all right, that's it. I'm
Okay.
done. I don't need to have any more OBEs tonight. And then having downloads and then falling asleep and going right back into another one.
Yeah.
just constant.
So yeah, this week was something, isn't
Yes,
it? So
last
many
night
things.
was really it. I don't know. It shook me.
Yeah.
Last night was a lot. I'm not scared or anything. It's just there's a lot of information to take in. It was like I was doing essays. I was doing essays out here.
Yeah. You know what it is?
It's different.
Is at the moment a lot of things is about whether you teach some things or you actually learn something. I've noticed that most of the experiences is like definitely going to be something to learn. Like it's rare when you end up what as for me it's rare when I'm in sort of like a dream where I'm in my own dimensional space and
Now
where
you just
everything
out
is
and
where
about.
now yeah what happened is everything is whether a strong message that come through or a mission or thing like that. So it's been quite like symbolic, if you will. So yeah, so that's been good, you know, that's been good as far as that concerned.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can say that at the moment I think a lot of people are experiencing that because I'm hearing it a lot. It's a lot in the zeitgeist where people got these profound dream messages and that. So
Yeah, I got a
yeah.
few to share with you guys anyway.
So hold on. So I'm
Been
gonna
having
run through.
contact. Just let me know, like all of the above guys, or are we just what are we doing?
I'm seeing Kennedy saying like perfect timing, just finished meditation. That's really good. You just write a line on Sunday. That's quite cool, man. Yeah. I'm gonna go through all the messages. You guys, I had a dream. Okay, so Kennedy say, you guys, I had a dream where I was talking to someone and I was asking them if they had ever left their body. Yeah, that would do it. And that's what I'm saying is now you doing probably some work on the other side because I realized like if you're not part of like a mystic school or teaching or gain knowledge,
Yeah.
yeah, you experience all of this thing. You'll be telling people how they have to wake up and have an obey so they can know the
What's
truth of
cracking?
it all. Yeah, absolutely. um so Kennedy say, no, I was so into the conversation I didn't realize I was asking them about something I was doing. And they were like, yeah, all the time without skipping a bit. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, sometimes you're not, what it is, you're not interpreted by the thought you normally have here. Usually you're just doing your thing, and that's it really. And you say, I woke up, started recording the convo, um and where I was at, and then I just started laughing. Yeah. So hey Co Think, I say hello, greetings
South
from South
Germany.
Germany. And I remember
Hey.
we asked you, like, where's your name from? So though
South
it
Germany.
doesn't sound German, but maybe it's my ignorance, but you know, um, yeah. Kennedy saying, this was day 2 of using Masterpiece.
Yeah,
Mm.
listen, we are currently going to be I'm actually going to use it, but I want to I want to review. I want to like do a whole review about it because Corey just put me onto it. It was like, yeah, just check it out, even for yourself. Like
Yeah.
maybe it's something that you'd want to use, maybe it's something you want to do. But I know that I keep my body pretty clear of heavy metals anyway. But then when I asked about like my guides about it as well, I got some insight that it was like, no, you could use some. I was like, okay,
Hmm.
cool. I'll give it a try. But when I do give it a try, I'm going to actually film it, like myself giving it a try, like a journal, like I'll journal it. Surprise, surprise. Shem's going to journal, but I'm going to
No,
journal it
no surprises there.
so that I can really see how many, like, what am I feeling in my body? What is it doing to my body? Like, does it actually have an effect for me for lucidity, stuff like that? Just so if anyone's thinking about using it, they could be like, just go and see Shem do it. I'll tell you right now, I'm a vomiter. So if I vomit, I vomit. I'm not trying to say that this thing's going to make me vomit. It's just when I'm trying to get rid of stuff, my body don't joke. So
Oh,
I'll be like, day 3, guys.
yeah, I'm seeing also just another avatar. You're saying, I have it, where I transition from being a part of the dream to an observer of the dream. I don't know what I need to do in order to have control, but I become overly aware in a lot. What's masterpiece?
Um, I think that you're already having out of body experiences because for you to go switch from being observer to person in dream, you're usually out of body. It's like just one of your out of body abilities that you could do. And masterpiece is a heavy metal cleanse that you can go on. Go and check out Corey's video about it. And like I said, that was what I'll be checking out for myself now. Um, yeah, I'm gonna just check it out. It's not that I haven't been through other heavy metal cleanses, but I've been doing it like through, lemon water, different ways like that. Just the more natural ways. But then this is natural as well. I mean, I checked them out a couple months ago and I saw. So, as I said, I'm going to investigate and I'm going to document my investigations and see what I go on.
Yeah, I see Blessed you saying sound is fine.
Great.
Looks like the stream is buffering a bit, but stabilizing. Yeah, it was a bit difficult to connect this morning. So,
Yeah.
I mean, this afternoon for us. Um, yeah, the Kennedy, the dreams, being dreaming. You
Yeah.
said,
Yo.
yeah, when it's like dreaming.
She had one. Mahuri is saying, okay. Oh, thanks, Danielle.
um,
Um,
yeah, Daniel, you're saying that you just okay, yeah, yeah. It's sometimes the shift, it's the frequency shifting, so that's probably why this is happening,
yeah.
because no actual reason for it to happen that way. um Muhuri, yeah, you're saying like I finally had a really amazing OB where I demanded more clarity and it became about 70% clarified from a dream.
Wonderful.
Clarity from a dream. And yeah,
Congratulations.
yeah, congratulations. Yeah, there you go.
Congratulations.
You just have to, command it because you know what, Muhuri, like according to what you were telling us, you already have, like, we all have them, but you had already love awareness as it is. So it's just a matter of you just commanding it anyway, and you did it.
Yeah.
And look, there you
Yeah.
go. That's wonderful.
Hi, Aga.
Hi, Aga.
Okay. We don't know. Hey,
Hey, we don't know. So Daniel, you say I haven't been obeying, but it has been super intense purging in
yeah.
the in
Embodied.
body for me, emotion and things with my husband.
Can
Yeah,
can no can no one tell that my eyelash has been disappearing out here? Listen, I
you're going back to your original form, babe.
right.
That's what it is. DNA transformations, and well,
I
by see you real,
I
yo.
woke up this morning with full intention to just listen to do my day and the body and the frequencies, Danielle. I feel you out here with this in body thing, but it's been shaking me like in body and out of body. Shook. Your girl
Yeah.
shook out here. Like
It's
I was in the washer and the dryer.
it's a normal thing, man. We're all going through this thing, one way or another. It's just present itself differently for many of us.
Everybody. Yeah,
Uh,
that's why I want to hear what everyone's going through because I know it's been presenting itself differently for each of us. So
yeah,
Heiko says, yeah, lots of lucid dreams the last days. And yesterday was the one portal. So yeah, it's opening all between now and hey, it's
yeah.
pretty much gonna be tuck and roll all year from here on out. I'm not gonna lie.
That's what it is.
Oh,
But yeah, there's a lot of thing going on the other side, though. I'll tell you
yeah.
from now. Um,
Especially family stuff as well, energetically, having certain energies like resurface, old wounds resurface. Just like, are you ready to get this together? All right, then let's go. Finding out truths about um contacts that I had that I'd forgotten that I'd suppressed when I was little. Just having full blown memories back about that. Um just a lot of blanks, a lot of times where I felt family members had gone off and just gone off and done their own thing, so to speak, and realized that what they were actually doing was trying to investigate something about me that they were like genuinely worried about, and then having their own version of contact because of it.
mm,
Yo, the unfolding's unfolding. So, oh my lord,
the unfolding is unfolding. It's true.
real talk.
It's really what it is. Just another matter. So I realized that the month of October, which is usually my favorite month, took a heavy toll on my energy. Once you're awake, is it on you to control the negative coming and out of your space? Do you know what's funny? You mentioned that you actually because if you check what's going on in the world at the moment and all the fuss that's happening, um markets are down because it's another thing as well when it comes to stock markets and all these crypto markets stuff like that. You also know that it's a reflection on the general energy all around the planet, and who's trying to control what or not, and all the markets are supposed to be up, they're down, and stuff like that. So that energy, and you can imagine the impact it has on people. So that energy is being felt. Like I've seen, it's like sort of anomalies. What people will see as anomalies, although it's shifting, and often shifting come like it's like the light coming, from the dark. It feels a bit that way. So you feeling that way, and usually it's your October is a great month I mean, people call it usually. They have a saying. They say October, meaning that everything go up. If everything is amazing, and it's not for a lot of people. So there's a lot of correlation. Also, the moon and all the things going on, and yeah, so that's a pretty normal thing. Yeah. And bless you say, let's hear the whole thing, Sham. Love the images shared on your Ko-fi too. Oh
Oh,
yeah,
great.
that was yeah.
Wonderful. I'm really glad you enjoyed those because I've still got so much more I'm putting together. Like, as I get information here, I do go down the rabbit hole of investigating and then I put it together so like you lot could like just digest it in bite size pieces. And I will be opening up the Pinterest. So I'll share the Pinterest link today. So much contact this week, guys. So I'm going to try and briefly go over some of the bits that I've actually figured out.
So let me read a little more, and
Keep
then
on reading,
yeah.
babe.
So Diana is saying, Daniel, Sam, a lot of emotions released all week randomly. I started bawling my eyes out, cashing out of Dollar General the other day. Okay, out of
Yeah.
nowhere, LMO. Yeah, it's all interlinked, like everything. Now I don't really watch the mainstream news anyway, so I don't really care so much. Although it like to present itself to me somewhat, even though that's not even my feed. But I don't ignore it because it's sometimes just a reflection. When when you kind of stay out of it and be more the observer, you realize that it's just a reflection of what's going on. It allows me to tap in a bit more within or align myself or an indication that things are really shifting fast. So that's, you know what, Diana, that is a normal thing where all of a sudden you feel like crying or you feel like even sometimes laughing for no reason, or you like this morning it just was like pretty happy for no, like it's not for no reason, it's never for no reason, but it's yeah, more like
I'm
hi,
I'm
really?
glad you were because
Yeah.
I was rough out here
Yeah.
in these streets and you were up. So I was like,
Yeah.
yo, please,
Sometimes I was
whatever.
making jokes, but I didn't. I was like, why
They
am I making these jokes?
and
It's
they
funny
were
to me though.
they were
It was
funny
like,
to you. They
but only to me though. It was
they
just like no one
landed
was
on the
laughing.
inside,
Yeah,
babe.
I know it's all right. Even
They did.
I'm not seeking any
No,
approval
I
anymore. So
appreciated them, I
you know,
promise.
you know,
It's just
you know
the
my dad
face
jokes.
wouldn't smile this
Listen,
morning. I was just stoic
my
and
dad
just
jokes were fire.
yeah, they were
No,
pretty on dad.
you
Yeah,
know.
they were.
Yeah, I was giving myself jokes, you know, sometimes so it is, but it's the energy, it's all over the place. So, you know,
Yeah.
Daniel, you're saying, no, that's okay. There's no go pronto. The subtle ringing in my left ear that started on October 29th is crazy. It sounds like someone is tuning an old school radio in there. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
You're receiving
listen.
the frequencies. You being a receiver now. You know, there's a lot of part
It,
of us who don't allow the reception of these messages, and sometimes they come as a form of frequencies. And also, we think, oh, it has to be words. It has to be said a certain way, and sometimes no, because not everything is translatable with the language we're using. So, and you know, I can tell you that firsthand because speaking two languages, I realize how one you can't translate certain saying in the other, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are bilingual or polyglot know these things.
yeah, some things
So
just don't land
yeah,
translated.
well, same thing, guys. When they communicate with us, they sometimes just a ringing to you, yeah, no, or what you could do though is trying to tune with it. It's a bit like a dowsing roads. You say, okay, if it's a yes, then do this. If it's a
Yeah.
no, do that, and I'll do it.
Yeah.
Um, Danielle is saying, and I had this horrible tight feeling in my gut and my chest. Felt like a huge weight it all on
During
it.
the
Okay,
day.
all during the day, not during the night or dreams. You're picking up on people's feeling. Danielle. People right now, a lot of them are doing things outside of their integrity, and it doesn't have to be nefarious. It's just that forcing to go to do a job they don't want to do.
Going to that one
um
last christening that
go
you don't care to
yeah,
go to.
yeah, so you probably are now, because you're that worker and you're anchoring energy in different uh grid. Some of us are have to be nodes keepers. So we're feeling this. We're feeling
Yeah.
it. Sometimes nothing to see with you.
And like was it Deanna who went, she was the one bawling outside the bank, girl, I got you, listen. The balls were real out here. So sometimes you walk into a place, and even if it's a place you don't frequent, and you could find yourself being overwhelmed by a feeling, sometimes it was literally on a soul level you'd agreed, okay, I'm gonna go here at this time, and I'm gonna just transmute that for you on someone else's behalf right now. They just need that extra, when you pour a beer and you have to just take that the extra head off. It's that. And you just come and you just take the edge off for them.
Yeah.
Because you can. Not that you don't go through your own balancing out and you don't feel it, but just think back to when you didn't even know what was happening. You didn't have a name for it. You didn't have words for it. You were just a sea of emotions, and you just didn't know what even to call it. So now you've reached the level where you're aware what it is. You can put a name to it. Sometimes you agree, all right, someone's gone through something today on a soul level. I'm going to just swing past that road. And then you pick up on the energy field and you just take the edge off for them.
Yeah.
Because you can.
Yeah.
And then you just let that shit flow through. Maybe you just cry or you just laugh hysterically. And then
Yeah.
that's the field cleared. Like, that's what some of us out here doing. That's why it feels like a whole lot of monkey business right now.
So we're sending you we're sending you love. We're
Yeah.
here anchoring
Yeah.
as well. So
Yeah.
sending you love and support. Okay. If you
Yeah.
feel that way, know that you're receiving love from us, but also you're to send love for whoever is going through that thing. It's a teamwork, literally.
Yeah.
Muhuri saying something clicked when Omondi mentioned in one of the lives that it sounded like obese. Thanks, really appreciate this space. Do you know what I'm gonna say this as well? I'm gonna say that's kind of like because of Shem.
About what?
That has actually said it, because what happened is although I had an OBE, and when
See.
one of them I came out like I everything, never fell asleep, came out, had my whole experience and everything, and I have a couple of other ones where I was with taken out of my body. I was trying to control that, and Shem told me, no, 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 no. You see that dream you had where everything felt real and you could touch the dashboard and stuff like that? That was an OBE, and it clicked. And I was like, yeah. And then we had a conversation also with Corey. Corey mentioned the same thing. He said, I don't underestimate these ones. They are what they are. That's why it felt so real. So although it came from me, um, Shem did mention that for me as well, which helped to just also stop expecting, leaving your body, though it's fun. When you leave your body, it's just, you say, wow. Like I was like, wow. No words, like it's ineffable, because she's like, I was better than Michael Jackson on that, for that matter. I just lift up. I was like, so in my mind, it was like, oh, this is the shit. I've got to be great. I was just got to do it again. And I was over focusing on that. So yeah. So we're happy you had one.
Really?
As a result, so it's all happening, people. And I know it's
Yeah.
sometimes frustrating when you try so hard and you say, "Freak, man, nothing happened," but it's for real.
Yeah. And sometimes about recall, guys, as well.
Mm.
Sometimes you're doing stuff that you're not ready to know about right now for your own reasons. You've been like, nah, not that one. You'll know what you know when you're supposed to know it.
Yeah.
And just trust in that, and just know that, because sometimes you're transmuting some lifetimes that really and truly are just bag of
Yeah.
shit, to be fair. And you just
Yeah. Literally.
and you're like, yo, I'm not bringing that back over breakfast. So just like
Yeah. Yeah.
trust that
Absolutely.
you got trust that your higher self is already like patterned, that they're already like, nah, not this one, babe. Sit this one out. I'll give you tomorrow's one, or I'll give you next month's one. But you know, thank you all for turning up and being here and sharing this space. Like because it's days like this.
So, and another thing as well, I remember your conversation we had as well with Corey, was about the same thing, and I remember say my soul, and we all agree, my soul knows best for me, because if it was down to my avatar here, and I could have any OBE that I want to have, terrible. It'd be just such a huge mistake in terms of, probably, like, if I had it even younger, I probably wouldn't have come back. I would say, oh no, I'm staying. So these type of things that, in order for your mission to carry on and take place, sometimes you got to just follow, be in sync with your soul, and not trying to fight it, because trust me, your soul knows best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
So, Crayola Man, you say, I finally commanded an OB from a benevolent being. I got so excited, I went right back in my body. Oh yeah, you did. Yeah. You know what? I was like,
Yes.
I was like, I remember when the first time I came out, like, I realized I came out properly. I remember, like,
Stop saying properly. That's my point.
okay, well, yeah, but I can't help it. I don't have a word for it.
Go.
But you understand me, guys. You
I
understand
do.
me.
I
What
do.
I'm saying is this: is basically the same thing. I was like, oh, I've heard if you stay too close, you're gonna be sucked back in, yeah, or too overexcited. So I know that. Yeah, it's true.
And it's true. I gave that the test as well. I dared to look at myself in the mirror when I was over there, just to find out, oh yeah, what do I look like? Because sometimes I just stay in my yard and just stay in my yard. And I was just like, let me look in the mirror real quick. And I was like, that's the day I realized that my soul is so happy to be here, like infinite birthday, like happiness, just pumped. And just seeing her, and then she was happy that I was seeing her, and it was all this thing, and then I pop back in my body. I said, "Oh, that's true."
Yeah. That's what you gotta realize as well, like, how happy your soul is, and compared to your avatar. Sometimes just gotta realign with that. So, Lena Catherine,
hey Lena,
thank you. You say, hey, beautiful souls. So happy to have found your channel. Thank you.
Happy to have found you too.
Yeah, and you know what? You're welcome here.
Yeah, this bunch is like dope Sunday cafe vibes.
Yeah,
that's what's going on.
No, Shelby's idea. Remember saying, like,
Yep.
online coffee. What was that? Coffee meeting or whatnot.
Whatever it is we hear.
But inspiring.
So I've got my tea. I got my tea this morning. I got rosemary and what did you make me?
Was it fennel seed? Yeah.
Yeah, rosemary and fennel seeds. Oh, I'm doing.
Robert, milk. What?
Milk thistle.
What's that milk
thistle? I know. It's the one that it looks like the Scottish. It's on the Scottish flag. You know the plant that's on the Scottish flag. Well, it's not on their flag, but it's like, you know what, the purple with the things in it.
Okay, I think I see.
I'll show you.
It's a while.
You've seen it. You've seen it 1,000 times.
Oh, this is cool. Thanks, Robert. Hey, Robert. You know what? I've noticed you come with all these knowledge. Like,
Robert's holding the goodies.
Well, yeah. Maybe you're a herbalist. What do I know?
Like, exactly. But yes, I'm gonna give it a try. But I'm gonna put it on my other channel and kind of do like day 1, day 2. But that's just in case someone wants to do it, they can always go back to the video and feel like that they've got somebody to do it with on each day. And I'm also going to do a 3-day fast as well, but I'll film that separately and I will not make them close to one another. I ain't got time for all of that. It's too much on my body. I already know. So I'll do one at a time.
Yeah.
Hey, right to right.
Hey, right to right.
Hey, Stacy.
Guys, I'm gonna ask you a question. Actually, we tried mugwort. It's good. It's nice, really nice tea to have.
Yeah, it tastes nice.
Although I'm wondering if Blue Lotus, which one for you guys works the best.
Well, we're gonna get Blue Lotus this month. It's just that this has been mugwort month.
Yeah, I like to compare both of them. If you guys know, let us know. Hey, Stacy. Diana, I say I had a free reading a book literally a month ago, and it confirmed so much I was feeling. She told me my abilities, which is an empath
Empath.
and energy reading. She unblocked my throat chakra and crown, and
And
what will catch the rest probably a bit
okay.
after. Yeah. It sounds
Yeah,
like
that's what I
it.
was saying about you passing people, Deanna, and just picking up their stuff and then having to release it.
And Muhuri, you confirm, yeah, the excitement can be electric. You were saying to Crayo, like
Yeah.
you gotta stay calm. I know that's funny, right? You suppose the highest frequency here is excitement, and it's where you can manifest. But on the other side, if you're overexcited, you just ride back.
Right.
And that's funny. Blessed, you say last week was quite an internal challenge. LOL. Vestiges of the old cycle to my life cropping up. Uh, Give me the "Are you sure you don't want to go back to a soul sucking 9 to 5 corporate lifestyle?" Yeah, that's what it is.
Yo.
And you're saying
Needless to
needless to
say,
say, I gave it a resounding nope. LOL. It's been quite something. Do you know what I compare it to? Even though that's what they fed us in movies, but when this like in space around the earth, when they have all these debris and floating around, that's basically where you're at. Like this thing is still kind of a bit of around until you fully shift out of it. So those are normal things. So when you've got energies, like if you have
space
a
debris.
flux of energy coming, it can sort of smooth the whole things around again. Just and you just gotta be like, okay, dodge it a little and just
Yeah,
be
you
like, no,
said
I'm
that
done
one.
with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah. So Diana is saying release trauma from my dad that
Shift my
my
gift.
gift
Okay, so
down.
yeah,
Okay. I
this
guess
is what the
yeah.
reader was
Okay.
doing. I
That's why.
guess that she said also okay, I guess she said okay, and also said to look up the number 4, lol.
In one,
31
but she's 4'4", isn't it?
do.
Yeah.
That's 4-4. That's a
Yeah.
lot of spiritual stability coming in, and that's probably tied to your your all of your gifts and your abilities coming online,
Yeah.
or you're
Pretty much.
remembering them.
The thing is, the way we
Good
design
for you.
as well, we like antennas. So when the small crystals you've got in your pineal gland like harden and contract itself as a result um, of your ascension, you kind of like start feeling more,
Yeah,
picking up more stuff that
a
you,
lot more.
yeah,
So prepare for that, Deanna, because
yeah,
you're going to be picking up a lot more. Like it's
yeah,
just a prerequisite of the times.
yeah,
So Deanna's saying that she enjoyed Bless's interview. Yeah, and thanks for coming, Bless. Again, we actually with your part 2 and 3, it's so juicy.
yeah,
Like we
man.
were editing it this week, and yeah, that was a juicy conversation. So
It's
we're looking
awesome.
forward
Yeah,
to sharing that with you guys. And today we actually got Katie from Encoded Frequencies. We got the episode with her today. You'll love her. She's wonderful. And at the end, she was gracious enough to leave anybody who's open for it with a light language activation for you. If you're open to listen all the way to the end. And she's got like a really good 5 to 6 minute piece that is honestly,
yeah,
I did 2 of her activations this week, and needless to say, hey.
yeah. And for the guys who don't know her, just go and check her channel. Like she's
Yeah,
got amazing stuff there as well.
she really does.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a great conversation we had. Um
Kennedy saying, asking for a friend who has been leaving their body for years and always finds themselves in this school. So, do you know if these mystery schools have sometimes appeared as regular modern day high schools? It depends on what they're doing. They could be going back to a dimensional space that they feel like there's energies that are unresolved there. So, depending on how close you are, it might be them doing a lot of clearing. Because let's be real, like a lot of people's traumas can be experienced in school settings. So it depends if they're going back for those reasons or they've just been sitting in lessons there. Um,
Many of us are
and
there. Yeah.
yeah, and then sometimes also, if a being wants to share some information with you or just share some knowledge with you, but don't want you to freak out, they will be able to come to you in a way and create a situation that will not freak you out. So they'll pick somewhere familiar and, like a blind date, you ain't going to go down to wherever. You're going to go like, let's go to the local Starbucks in the middle of the day, that type of feel, so that you feel safe and that you can just get the information that they need you to get because
Yeah.
it's more important than them feeling like they'll scare you. So it could be any of those, Kennedy.
Or these schools are there. Yeah, like I can confirm that I had an OBE where I was part of these schools. So they're there, and they look like, although they have an aspect for some of them that is ancient, but it's like modern at the same times. It's like, whereas as opposed to here, where once we move on from what's old, we're trying to modernize everything. There's like a part of it where they keep what's good about the old. So you'll see things where they have candles, but then they have technology as well. So I'll keep some candles because what's good about a candle, I mean, if you check it, if you have
Yeah.
if you dim your space with a candle, there's an
It's
energy. It
ambient
feels
light.
really
Yeah,
good.
it's
It's
lovely.
nice. It's a really nice yeah, ambience. So
Yeah.
yeah, so you'll see a lot of these things.
Yeah.
So
And
now,
but it doesn't have to be a school setting, but it can be. Because sometimes when I'm doing like teachings on the other side with other people, it will be in a school setting, but sometimes a hall setting,
yeah,
yeah, or an outside setting, but with a group of people. So
they
it depends.
they call them schools, but they don't look like school. I mean, it's a schools, yeah,
For lack
because
of a better term, it's
yeah,
a
for lack of a
school.
better term, but it's just
Yeah.
because there's many people there, if you will. But
Yeah.
the hierarchy you have when you go to school is you got the head teachers and then the teachers, and no, there's none of that stuff. It doesn't work like that exactly. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Deanna, I feel you.
So Lena is saying that my son, 6 years, is so sensitive to people and knows this. Um, he's so loving and caring, and also quick to anger. Any suggestions? He comes back from school, and the stimulation makes him overwhelmed. That was exactly for the same for
Elliot
children. And
and
Grace,
Grace.
oh my God,
She
Grace used to
needed
just cry all the time. She's just nothing. I mean, yeah, some stuff used to go down, but
no, she needed it. She
mm,
needed earplugs. Remember, she couldn't do
yeah,
nothing without earplugs.
that was something.
Um. Okay, so what I'm feeling into is the fact that your 6-year-old is sensitive. Like a lot of things that we'll count as your kid is sensitive, it's nothing negative. It is just that there are new there are new abilities coming online, and some of these younger kids are coming on with them already full blown. So what we used to take for granted and sounds like normal noise for us is just way too much stimulation for them, especially because they'll be able to tune into everybody's field and tune into everybody's feelings. And let's face it, sometimes schools are places that the teachers don't want to be there, the kids don't want to be there, everyone's tired, everyone's. So if you are an empath or if you are sensitive and you go to those schools, you pick up on those energies and you can bring them home with you. So what we used to do is focus on them calming in the car ride home, so that before they reached the house, they were calm. Because we just found that it would just, it's like, if we don't allow them to just have a place where they can just purge that energy, they would just generally bring it into the house, and then it would have to be a whole entire situation. So if you might want to think about giving him a space where he can kind of purge that energy, whether it's okay, go straight up, unwind, whatever that is for him, whether it's like go and have a shower or sit in a bath for a bit, even if it's a small one or a short one, whatever he can do to kind of center himself. Even if it's screaming in a pillow is a big thing as well. Especially for kids who have been told to shut up all day or have not been able to air their views all day, to be able to have a space where they can do that we found was also helpful. If they're really sensitive with their ears, like our eldest was, we used to just give her earplugs. And when it got too much, especially in the playground or the canteen, she used to always complain about the canteen being too
Yeah,
loud.
yeah, I
We
remember.
just said, look, just pop those in and then just do your life. So hope that helps. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say one more thing as well. It's a time where when the children are around 6, 7 years old, it's a time where a lot of indoctrination can be put in them as well. So depending on what the soul signature is, they may have a like be in acceptance of some of them and understand them, and other ones they may reject it. And
Yeah.
it's more how they process these informations. For instance, for our son, he was really bored because it was easy for him, and he couldn't really get with the concept of homework. He said, "Yeah, but if I understand, why should I work more on it?" That was his stance. It was like so. He used to just he decided that when he was during the class, um, to act like he was extra slow. So that did is they gave him less work. We
Yeah.
found that out, and the teacher at the time called us to say something I don't understand because everything is so easy for him, and all of a sudden he's
Yeah.
become slow. Like, what's really going on? And then when we got to the bottom of it, he said, "I'm bored. I don't really enjoy what I'm doing there. I understand everything they're saying, but I don't see why I should do more of it. So, like, why should I have any homework?" And I remember that he gravitated towards a friend that was just exactly like him. And our friend, basically two friends actually,
Yeah.
yeah, two friends like that.
Mm.
And one of them decided that I'm not doing no homework because I don't need to. But the whole system sometimes is not designed for that. So you do have to do the homework regardless. So and that he resented that. So it's to find out exactly, get to the bottom of why he's acting in certain ways and why he's having these emotions and that, and also the understanding at the time that
Mm.
sometimes you pick up other people's emotions. So it might not be necessarily his one. So you can differentiate between what he is and what is somebody else because we're not taught that. So yeah, look into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might help.
Hope that helps.
Yeah. Um. So yeah, Diana, you're saying it's funny because just underneath that, Diana, you're saying that yeah, a lot of the time crying, it's not like I'm upset or sad or anything like that. I don't know how to describe it. And that's the thing I was talking about. Like
Yeah,
you were not
deeper.
taught that those stuff, but these are natural abilities where you're like an antenna and you can ch- get different signals. It's just about recognizing what's yours and what's not.
That reminds me this week, I had contact with a cat being. And it was different because yeah, I've had contact with Lyrens, but this one was like more of a cat. It was more of a cat, like a black cat, that type of Burra's energy. And they were talking about fields. So I'm going to read what they said to me about it. And I think that that's come up this week because of this whole entire thing that everyone's going through. Um, the importance of keeping your field clear. So they said, um, clear the way for the new to come in, freshen the field at large, and watch the magic unfold. How loving, how bright, and how easy your life is now. And what they showed as they were saying it was like you in the middle and like a torrent of current around you that kind of webs out, like a web around you. And sometimes when it comes in contact, it would come in contact with other people's webs and it would kind of like shake your web, but then sometimes it would leave like a debris. It kind of showed it as like light fractals that don't particularly harmonize with yours. And you're simply to kind of shake your field off. So whether that is you leaning into more stuff that you like to do or just really getting up and shaking that shit off, like literally, he just showed the body shaking and clearing your field on on as much time as you need to. So whether you wake up in the morning, you haven't had an experience that you kind of like prefer, take that time, shake your field, like clear your field. If there is this part in your house as well that kind of needs a bit of clearing, that's also part of your extended field. Clear that, because sometimes it's your own field's way of telling you there's a part of your outer field that could do with some clearing. Can you clear it? It's not yours to hold anymore. You're ready to release it. So there's that. And then sometimes it's just you centering yourself again and saying, I now release everything that's out of harmonics with my field. Just release it back to love and keep it pushing. You haven't got to try to even fix it or find out whose it was or where it came from. From when you feel it's a little bit techie, just let it go.
Yeah, makes sense.
So that's what they were showing me when they were chatting to me this week. Well, one of many.
So hi Marilyn.
Hey, Marilyn.
Just another avatar saying, anyone know what was going on with this 3i atlas? Darius shared it, and Andre. And I feel like I missed it. I have no idea what it is. Is there's a podcast that was posted about it? I think everybody is talking about that
Yeah.
now. And at the moment, I'll give you just my interpretation of it in terms of 3i Atlas. Kind of like the name is pretty funny to me. I would say this. I would say there is something, but this is not new. It's been there. Like everything that disrupt the current paradigm, some people will try to create a narrative around it, and it's what you're witnessing. And other will try to just say the truth. However, I think we shifted, but this has always been there. And it's the time we realize that now. When there is, this is the thing. What often happens is there's something here, and then they tell you, "Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this." So your attention, them to just go there and trying to over focus on it. Remain broad, like trying to increase and expand your consciousness at this particular time and not over focus on it. That's what I would say. There's a lot of narratives around it, and you might want to stay a bit away as an observer and let it unfold. Because ultimately, what is meant to happen will happen anyway. So that's what I would say when it comes to that. But the 3i Atlas, the name in itself for me is just my first initial reaction made me laugh. Like, I thought it was funny. Anyway, so tap into yourself and see how you truly feel about it, no matter what people say. Yeah.
And if you do want to watch some stuff about it, let me think about where I usually go to for this type of information. Lisa M. Harrison's got her take on it from her Q&A. I think it was last week or the week before. If you just go on her channel, you could check that out. I think we chatted about it last week, innit?
Yeah.
Everyone was chopping it up and just giving like what they think it might be. And I swear it was Stacey who gave us this link, but it's to Astral Legends TV. I'm gonna double check and then I'll put it in the chat. But they usually cover a lot of stuff, but there's a broad spectrum. There's gonna be the people who believe that it's a comet, and the people who believe that it's a ship, and then others who believe it's the government. And it's just, I think it's an exercise in discernment and an exercise in tuning into something.
I'm gonna say one thing that could help. This is the thing. One thing is the most accurate, and I've heard down there, it is consciousness. There's a good reason why it's consciousness, because every freaking thing is consciousness. Everything is energy. Energy doesn't create. Energy doesn't die. Energy just is, and therefore, it is the consciousness. So whether it's a consciousness of a being that's outside of the construct or within the construct, it almost doesn't matter. It's definitely consciousness. Comet is consciousness. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it is. Every object has its own consciousness. It's all creation. So I would say if you stick with that, which is the universal law of this universe anyway, then you're pretty okay. Because so if you want, if you have the ability to and to tap into that particular consciousness, that's why we have these abilities to be able to tap into the universal consciousness, to tap into these things, so we can get our own answer, unfiltered answers. So that's what I would say.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
also what might be fun for you is to come on to find out information about it.
I think that's one of the best
Yeah.
way
If
to go about it.
if there's one thing I can say since the beginning of October, what's really stepped up for me and ramped up for me is contact. Like I'd been getting contact, but like nightly.
Yeah,
So no doubt, because I really do believe that you've been having your OBEs, whether you've been calling them such or not, I would suggest that you just ask, like, give me some information about this three-eye atlas. Boom. And then go to bed, mind your business, and it will come. It
yeah,
will appear to you in a way that you can understand, or at least that could remedy some of your curiosities.
yeah. Honestly, like also about the Dry Atlas, there's more things going on about it than there is about the GFL. Although the GFL has been here,
That's
so
true, yeah.
why all of a sudden would we put more attention on that particular things?
Yeah.
That, you know what I mean?
So, Stacy, hey, Stacy, I have a question. Has anyone in this group experienced a cloud form appear in their dream? I don't. Okay. I know it was a person that was about to reveal themselves, but fear kicked in and I told it to go away. Wow. Okay. This has
Yeah.
happened to me before, and my grandpa revealed himself to me a few years ago. Wow,
Wow.
Stacy.
Um.
How about you? Have you
I
experienced
never.
it like as a cloud form?
No. I never experienced it as a cloud form, but I can see why you would use, like, if you are being on the other side, whether a loved one or someone that's from your soul family would appear that way. I can see why you would use that, even to appear to people. Now, obviously, is it a white cloud? Is it gray cloud? Dark cloud? Like, this will matter as well, because I'm trying to understand what part scared you, if you already experienced that with your grandpa
Or is it
before, or
could you feel their presence
yeah,
when the cloud appeared? Could you feel their presence as well? Is that what scared you? Or was it like a
yeah,
lightning cloud or a rain cloud or a storm cloud?
yeah. That'd be nice to understand. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, you don't have to say necessarily, but I'm just for yourself. Like, you might be able, like, yeah, you know what, was this and that might help you.
I haven't experienced it like that. That's not how they've appeared to me, but
No, me
I
neither.
can see why they would. I can see why they would. Okay, so just another avatar says that Blue Lotus works for him. Okay, so Blue Lotus works for me. You can build a tolerance. So I also wanted to try mugwort. Okay.
Yeah. Do you know what, mugwort? Like I said, it's a nice tea. I like it. Um, have I been more lucid? Uh, Not, not to my recall. I don't think so. So that's why I want to try the Blue Lotus and see, because I think it works probably differently from, one person to another. So, like you say, also you can build tolerance. So that is true.
Yeah, he's saying maybe do one or the other week. Yeah, every week
Yeah.
type of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good advice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So we've got Mindspeak. Hi, Mindspeak.
Hi, man. Philip.
This week has been intense for me as well. An emotional roller coaster, to be honest. Mimicked what's going on in the world right now, ironically or synchronistically. Also came with a short OBE. Yep, that's been coming in hard and fast for a lot of people.
Mm.
Okay. So just
Just
another
another
avatar
time.
said to Stacy, like,
Yeah, whether or not I am having an obese in the moment, I have a lot of being infiltrating the dream space. It's hard to know who's there to give insight, who's there to get your insight.
Yeah, you can ask them to just
Yeah,
leave.
yeah. Do a comment,
Do a command, just tell them to
yeah,
leave.
do a
If you're not my
command,
guides,
and
but my guides,
yeah,
leave.
yeah. And you
Yeah,
say you're only accepting, benevolent at this point, only benevolence, and the rest,
yeah,
dash it out. Like, literally, you can do that.
yeah.
Uh,
Me too. Bless, cherish all of our opportunities to talk. It's like catching up with old dear friends.
yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Especially like on days like this where it's like literally the first thing I had to do was like I set myself like the hugest salt bath ever. And I was like, I have to recharge. This is just, it's like I haven't been like this frazzled. Like my system hasn't been this frazzled since like it's been about 4 years. Like it's been a while. It's been a while.
You know what? Just another avatar. You're giving
Yep.
Stacy a really good advice. Yeah, remember, no evil can
No
touch
evil
you.
can touch
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Um, Bless. I definitely check out the language activation. Sounds very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good, and it really, I mean, it really works specifically if you are, in alignment with it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Um.
pop on your headphones and let it
Yeah.
happen. So
Stacy,
yeah.
just another avatar. You just answering. Yeah, I just didn't recognize the energy. Haha.
Yeah,
Oh,
sometimes
I
it feels
see.
like that, but like, who are
Yeah,
you?
yeah, yeah. Because when you're on the other side, one thing is, it's nice. This is the fact that if you know someone, you just know immediately that's the energy. It doesn't matter how they look.
Yeah.
So yeah. So don't when you don't recognize it. Yeah. Mm,
Deanna is sharing with Lena and saying that patience is key when their gifts are just a lot more enhanced.
yeah.
Absolutely, Deanna.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
just literally, and sometimes they're teaching you kind of like new ways to do it because not everything is going to work for each kid. Sometimes it's not transferable. So you kind of just, it's like a tailor made parenting now. Like this one size fits all parenting is like not really, it's not doing it. I think
Mm,
it never did, but we just accepted it at some point. I guess our generation is a rebellion generation for one size fit all
yeah.
parenting. But
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
It's true.
it's literally one child, one type of parenting type of feel.
So yeah, bless you saying I can sympathize big time with the kiddos getting frustrated, angry, bored with schooling. It's an unusual state of being. It is true. It's not,
Yep.
yeah, it's not really,
Yep.
yeah,
Naturally drawn to baths and water in general. So thank you. Oh, that's wonderful. All right. Give it a try and let us know how it
yeah,
goes because,
yeah,
you just got to try and when it comes to these kids, you just got to just stay tuned, in it. You just you're just out here holding space with them and be like, yeah, don't be scared. It's all right.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's all it is.
Yeah, absolutely. So, do you want to read the
So
next one?
yeah, so blessed. You're saying clearing fields. Yes, that's very important. If you sit in a particular spot in your house and feel negative of weird, then simply take a moment to acknowledge and allow it to fall away. Yeah,
Yep.
that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's such a great advice. For
Yeah.
sure. 100% blessed. 100%. That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just do that. Um,
Anybody receiving anything about languages? I know there's this light language thing happening this week anyway, but I was shown the relationship between I don't know if you know if I'm saying it right, but it's Ruin, Rune, and or Rune,
yeah.
and how they've encoded it with the constellations. So it was like a mapping language. Hence why you get it like written on stones and certain things like that that are used as portals. So that's what I was shown as well this week as well. I thought that was interesting. If any of you don't have any insights about it. Yes, Stacey, thank you. Astral Legends TV.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Blessed, you're
Okay.
saying another thing as well. You're saying it's not you and it isn't serving you. Yeah, imagine it being cleared in a loving, playful manner.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. Um, Diana is saying Stefan Burns is a great person to watch. He covers all angels on what's going on with Earth and
Angles
space
on what's
and
going
energy.
on.
All
Yeah.
angels,
You only,
angles.
yeah,
Okay, yeah,
angles on what's going.
angles.
The only reason you said that is because of what? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
It's been Angel Week, I'll tell you right now.
Yeah, Stacy. It was a white mist cloud. Yeah,
Mysterious.
yeah.
Mysterious.
Mysterious.
Sometimes it has you shook and you're like, oh, oh,
The thing. Do you know what it is? Is like the seraphim, they're angels, but they're not. They won't appear to you as love, and la di da.
yeah,
As it's not the energy, although it's still unconditional love. It's a bit different. So I can see how that could be scary for some of us, or be like, oh wow, what's this? So
yeah,
I don't know if they even appear that way with the black cloud, but I'm sure you get back there and definitely see who that is.
yeah,
Yes, it is. It scared me because I didn't recognize the energy. Yeah, I know why. Because often what happen is like you like have these earthly expectations. So and that's another things. I think is it Ryan Cropper who talks about this, how to detach yourself from the
yeah,
you that's here before you go on the other side. And I know that's easier said than done, but what I've realized is I can see how much projections I'm putting on the other one. It doesn't have to be fair based, but it's just belief based. Or like I say, when I had my first OBE, the first things, or fully conscious OBE, I'm gonna start saying this. The first thing that I was doing, it's just to ask the person, "Are you black?" Like I was just, I didn't
you.
even know. I didn't even know. Instead of to say, do you know what? I didn't, and he didn't want to answer me for a while, but somewhat I knew it was an instance, one of my instances, and I'm just like, and I just thought about it. Why am I asking this? Literally, like I was like, it's so irrelevant. Um, just because he had what we call coolie hair, I was like, are you
You
black
know,
or
you
Indian? That's
stay,
just stupid. It's
you
a
stay
stupid
here long enough. You
stuff.
be asking some basic
It's
ass
just
questions. Sometimes you're
stupid
like, oh wow,
stuff.
I
I
just heard
just thought I
myself.
could have asked so many other things. What a missed opportunity.
Yeah, it be like that
It's
sometimes, babe.
like, so yeah, you definitely project stuff
Just
there.
forget about
Yeah.
it.
Oh, thank you, Heiko. Thank you.
Thank you,
Yeah, for your support. Thank you so
thank
much.
you,
Thank you.
and thank you all. Also, um, 777 energy received this week. So thank you. Um, yeah, if you know, you know, but thank you. It wasn't missed on us at all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. 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 7-7.
So
Yeah.
Bless is saying, I recall seeing old photos of what could potentially be the remnants of portals. The writing along their surface looked very curious, and I could have saved those those images. Yo, that this is what I'm saying. Like when these things come up, sometimes I'm like, I'm not interested. I'm not interested, and then I'll get a whole download about, it and I'll be like, oh, seems I am. But those are the type of things that I'm like, yeah. I think it makes sense considering their stargates that they would have languages on it that are literally embedded with constellations. Yeah, that's what I was shown.
Do you know what, guys? Where we from, our old place, we used to have all this field, and one part of the where our property is, there is this what you call it,
Archaeological site.
this archaeological site, like a Roman theater and stuff like that. But that's not what I'm talking about necessarily. As you drive through the field, it's like countryside roads. You see these big pillars, like a gate, like to hold a gate, but there's no gate. Few of them had gates, I remember, and we always was like,
Yeah.
why is there's no
Yeah.
property? It's just an open field. Why are they all there? And I kid you not,
Yeah.
they're all there, standing there for no reason. That is because they're portals. I'm 100% convinced. Actually, it'd be fun to actually have an OB and go and check them out.
I probably that's why I'm so bloody busy down there and exhausted.
So many, and us in France, like the region of Poitiers Bordeaux down there, and they all basically they're all there. They're just there, standing there, open. Like you see two big pillows, and that's it.
Gracie always used to tell us, portal,
They pause, yeah,
portal.
yeah. She
She did.
was, yeah. So when you say that, blessed, yeah, and like this old relic of the past, and it looks a bit like that, and it's like, oh, they used to have a property there. No, they never used to have a property. Like in some of the areas, we knew it wasn't property because it was farming land. So other,
Yeah.
it's amazing, but it's all there, guys. Plain sight.
All right. So just another avatar saying Moana has a good scene that kind of shows how we should vibrate when we're in these states of OBE. Yo, I thought I was
Yeah,
the only one who clocked that, but like that is my littlest one's favorite, like 1 and 2. So okay, let me see which one he's homing in on. Um and being present itself, yeah.
yeah,
If you're familiar with the movie, of course, the scene where she returns the heart,
mm,
yeah. That
mm,
scene where she returns the heart is a real, yeah.
yeah. My
At
the
least with the ones, yeah.
yeah the one I'm thinking of is
Send it love in it,
the sunk island.
the sunken island.
Sunken island
But then that's the
is
same
the
thing.
is the representation of the new continent that is being floated and that's on the water, more particularly in French Polynesia, uh,
Yeah,
which I'm having sort of like linked there for some reason, but yeah,
yeah. But yeah, 100%
the
because
new
I
continent,
know what you're talking about. That scene is really powerful. When
yeah,
you look at it like that, it's like facing the fear and giving it love because you're realizing that if something is that scary or appearing that scary or is that angry, then it's because they're in a state of so much pain.
yeah.
So it's kind of like being brave enough to hold space to love them unconditionally.
Yeah, and
It's a powerful scene.
another thing as well with Moana, one things that
Yeah.
they were trying to write as well is the idea of going back into your heart space, and originally the idea of people seeking outside of themselves, which they have this demigod they look up to bring them abundance, as he himself is not immune to doing mistakes. So he goes and just steals,
And
you know,
fumbled the whole
he
bag.
fumbled the whole bag. And it was like because he's now thinking more outside of his heart and he's like using his headspace. And that's really well written because it's what the story whole story is about.
It,
As a result, the sun continent and all of that
funnily
stuff.
that she realizes she's no different to him.
Yeah, she's just the same, but
Yeah.
that's yeah.
Okay. You went past it. No. Down a bit, babe.
Okay, it's down.
Diana.
Apologies.
There we go.
Yeah.
Question.
So
Has
yeah.
anyone
Yeah. Has anyone seen anything about these group things? I specifically keep seeing stuff for a group of 7 people. It's like different groups of people. I don't know what it is about.
Groups of people.
Groups of people.
Yeah.
Was that in dream state or what is it exactly?
Or has that been appearing while you're awake? Is that dream state or while you've been awake you've been seeing it? Because 7 is a very strong spiritual number. So like when you're going through a lot of these shifts, it might be just them trying to not show you so much the people, but alert you towards the number. Yeah.
So Danielle, you're saying as well, I
She
have
has
a rune
rune
cards
cards.
and several tattoo of runes.
Yeah.
Runes came from the Orgam Celtic alphabet of the tria. Of the
I wanted
trees.
to show
Okay,
you this
okay.
one here is what they showed me. Okay. Forgive my chicken scratch. Here we go. Is it, you see that one there? The one that looks like a Y with a little thing in the, looks like a stick with a Y. That. They were showing me that it's a constellation as well. So I was like, oh, and then they just like took me into it and like I flew through the nebula. It's got a couple nebulas, it's got a couple stars, like it's got millions of stars, countless amount of stars, but it's got nebulas in there. It's got everything. And then when they zoom me out, I said, hang on, that looks familiar to something I know. Because for some reason, I do understand it. I think that one means freedom. Yeah. I have it tattooed on my index finger. Shut the front door. We out here, aren't we?
Yeah.
Soul Tribe family is what
So
it is.
I'm just going to do a little announcement real quick, just because we've noticed that a couple of people trying to catch the live are wondering where the second half of the live is. The second half of this live, which the full replay is on Ko-Fi, guys. So if you want to catch it there, you would be a member, or you can just get a one-off there, and
Yeah.
that's it, really. So this is how it works. For the one who don't know, and catch us if you can. Same things. The replay is on Ko-Fi. Yeah, so it won't be available
So
on
it's,
YouTube. So it's
yeah.
just to say, because I know halfway, through this live, we usually leave it here on YouTube, but
It's
the
for our
second half for
Ko-Fi members, yeah.
people to know, because they were looking for it and didn't know where to find it. So and also for any booking with Shem, the reading is again on Ko-Fi as well,
Yeah.
guys. So that's where you
Everything
have
on
to go and book.
Ko-Fi for now, folks.
Yeah, so for now that's where it is. So I thought I'll do it before, because they usually do it near the end of the video and they don't catch it. So yeah,